Some of the ASX's best-known tech names have been hit hard. Xero is down around 48% from its 12-month high. WiseTech Global is down around 50%. TechnologyOne is down around 47% from its 2025 peak. And SEEK is down more than 35% from its 2025 high. But here's the interesting part. This has not been a classic earnings disaster. No major revenue collapse, no obvious fraud, no simple one-line explanation. The market is doing something more subtle. It is starting to ask whether yesterday's quality tech compounders are still worth the same premium in an AI world.
Before we do though, quick disclaimer. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. This is purely educational. Do your own research. Talk to a professional if you need to. All right, let's go.
Let's start with the sell-off. In one session in February 2026, Xero fell about 16%. WiseTech fell around 11%. TechnologyOne fell around 10%. And SEEK fell around 8%. But the ASX 200 still finished higher that day. So this was not a broad market panic. It was a targeted sell-off in expensive ASX tech stocks. And then Morgan Stanley added fuel to the debate. They cut price targets across 14 ASX tech stocks with an average cut of about 20%. The message was not, these companies are broken. The message was more like, the market may have been too confident about their future growth. There are two forces hitting these stocks at the same time. The first one is AI disruption risk. Each company has built a strong position around a specific workflow. Xero is deeply embedded in small business accounting. WiseTech is built around logistics and freight forwarding software. TechnologyOne serves governments, universities, and large organizations. And SEEK has long been a major player in job listings and recruitment. But AI changes the question. Investors are no longer just asking, is this a good business? They are asking, could AI make this business less special over time? SEEK probably carries the clearest AI risk. If employers can use AI tools to match with candidates more directly, traditional job boards may face pressure. Xero has some risk too, because bookkeeping and small business admin are obvious targets for automation. WiseTech is different. Its CargoWise platform looks sticky, and the company is also using AI internally to become more efficient. For Xero and WiseTech, I've already made separate deep dive videos on the channel, where I go through the business model, moat, financials, valuation, and key risks in more detail. So if you want a deeper look at either company, I'll leave those links in the description below. So for WiseTech, the debate is not just disruption. It is also whether AI strengthens the moat or weakens it. TechnologyOne looks the least exposed to direct AI disruption because its customers are large, regulated, and slow to switch. For TNE, the bigger issue may not be AI. It may simply be valuation. That brings us to the second force, valuation gravity. At their peaks, some of these stocks were trading at very high earnings multiples. Xero was around 100 times earnings. WiseTech was around 95 times. TechnologyOne was around 90 times. When a stock trades at that kind of valuation, the market is not just paying for today's earnings. It is paying for years of smooth growth, strong margins, and very little disruption. So the earnings do not need to collapse for the share price to fall. Sometimes the story just becomes harder to believe. That is the key idea here. If a company trades at 100 times earnings, there is very little room for doubt. AI introduced doubt. And once doubt enters the story, the multiple can compress quickly. That does not automatically mean these are bad businesses. It means the market is trying to decide what price is fair when the future looks less certain. Now, let's talk about Appen. This is the cautionary tale. Appen was once seen as a high-quality AI data company. It helped train AI models using human data labelers. For a while, that looked like a great place to be. But then the industry changed. Large AI customers started changing how they sourced data, how they trained models, and how much they relied on external providers. Then Google terminated a major contract with Appen. That contract was worth more than $80 million a year, and Appen's business had to reset very quickly. The point is not that Xero, WiseTech, TechnologyOne, or SEEK are the next Appen. They are very different businesses. The point is simpler. When disruption actually lands, the market usually does not wait patiently. It reprices the stock first and asks questions later. That is why investors are nervous about ASX Tech right now. They are trying to price the risk before the damage clearly shows up in earnings. So, what should investors watch from here? I would focus on 3 signals. First, the next results windows. For Xero, the May result matters. For WiseTech and SEEK, the market will be watching the next full year updates closely. And for TechnologyOne, the half-year and full-year results will help show whether valuation pressure is broader than just AI risk. The key number is revenue growth. If growth slows materially, especially for Xero or SEEK, then AI disruption risk becomes more serious. If growth holds up, then this sell-off may be more about valuation compression than business damage. Second, watch for AI-native competitors. Not just headlines, real traction, real customers, real tools that small businesses, recruiters, accountants, or logistics operators actually use. That is the early warning signal. Third, watch TechnologyOne as the benchmark. TNE appears to have the lowest direct AI disruption risk in this group. So if TNE keeps falling too, that suggests valuation gravity is the main driver. But if TNE stabilizes while Xero or SEEK keep falling, that suggests investors are separating lower-risk software from higher-risk software. So the big question is not simply, are these good companies? Many of them still are. The better question is, how much should investors pay for quality when the future is harder to predict? That is the real debate behind this ASX Tech sell-off. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, please subscribe. See you in the next one.